아파트라고 해봤자 고작 2층이 최고층인 미국, 주차 공간도 얼마나 넉넉한지 기사들이 배달 차량 주차를 걱정할 틈이 없는데요. 그런 미국은 전 세계적으로 택배가 가장 엉망인 나라이기도 합니다. 빠르면 일주일, 길면 두세 달까지 걸리는 미국의 택배 불편함을 느끼지만 선뜻 개선하려고 하지 않고 불편함에 익숙해진 채로 지낸다고 하는데요. 미국의 CBS 방송국에서 한국의 미친 택배라는 주제로 다큐멘터리를 제작하여 시청률을 61%를 달성했다고 합니다. 미국의 택배 서비스 긴급 진단 함께 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
Searching for the breath of a courier in the United States. Maybe the term courier used in our US and courier in Korea makes a big difference in meaning. Our American couriers are notorious for their long delivery. Everyone feels uncomfortable, but does not call out efforts to improve at first glance. The discomfort is used too. It's usually a week to 3 months long, so it feels quite a bit of distance from what the role of the original courier is. Not only that, but American couriers also have a lot of delivery accidents. I thought I ordered the book online last week, but the addressee is my husband. I wanted to see where the book was, so I looked at it with my invoice number. Cannot find message. I think the invoice number you entered in the bookstore was wrong, or the post office didn't enter the route. These things are quite common in the United States. In the United States, if a courier's volume is small, it is put in a mailbox like a regular mail, and it is bulky. Put it in a locker under the mailbox, lock the door, and put the key in the mailbox, so when you open the mailbox, you have the key to the locker where the courier is kept. A little bit of trouble is also often happening. In some homes, a courier would put things in a trash bin and go. For the courier position, I chose a place that I can't see well. In the end, the owner did not receive the items, even though they were fully delivered without problems. Not just this. A courier who drops a large TV box over a fence, whether it was bothering to walk to the front door, or a video of a courier throwing items from the car's cargo area to the floor, has been raining away for a while. Sadly, it's pretty common in the United States. I can't help but complain about what I left behind and left, saying I didn't put the courier under the house and left it in the guard room. In fact, it's the American courier culture that you have to find. There is another thing depending on the courier. For example, if you press the doorbell, which had no people inside the house, you will go straight away. The courier that arrived is lucky to be in front of the house. In fact, no one will know if they take it. If you pay more money and make your own confirmation request, the doorbell is held and a person comes out and gets signed, and the goods are delivered. But then I came again, and no one was there. Tomorrow comes. If it is called and fails even on 3 visits, the recipient must go to the nearest post office and come in person. And because it doesn't say you're coming at a few hours, it's the reality of American couriers that you have to wait without a courier when you want to come. I recently learned about a Korean courier. Couriers such as rocket delivery by South Koreans became an issue, which in fact led to great interest. Our US doesn't see a shipping inquiry as seamless, so there's a lot of praying that home boats are good to get there. So we found the answer in our forever friendland country of Korea. It's said that a courier arrives a day, and that quick service is delivered by motorcycle on the day. In fact, the logistics system can also be called the basis of national competitiveness, so we also see the need for the United States to benchmark these Korean systems. Couriers in Korea are very competitive. Described as step going through maturity, vendors all appear to struggle more fiercely for personal growth. Korean couriers have done a great job of providing convenience to the people's lives. Couriers have become inescapable from the routine, especially as the COVID enlargement has soared. The emergence of courier services in South Korea has led to increased income levels due to economic development and increased freight and information movement as an increase in consumption. The desire for transport services by consumers has changed to a quality-seeking pattern, rather than quantity, requiring them to meet speed, accuracy, safety, convenience, and affordability. A Korean courier industry expert says this: in order to deliver differentiated services, it is important to develop new services along with continuous infrastructure investment. We also want to announce the volume of the throughput through our own materials, on a business-by-business basis. The Korean courier market is so big that it is virtually impossible to accurately represent the scale itself. As such, couriers in South Korea are a variety of ways of receiving, and a simple yet hands-on process of delivery, and there have been processes of relentless effort to match the title of crazy courier, such as the study of packaging methods, to safely send goods by courier. In fact, even if it's a courier in a developed country, there's no place as fast as South Korea. There's also a bizarre case of a peach courier in 7 years. The mold that already covered the box dried out, and said it was shipping. The South Korean courier is fresh from Peach Mountains within the site, that has become the Dong shipping system, and orders at 10 p.m., arriving 7 o'clock the next morning. It's hard for the US to pick up South Korea's courier system, once and for all, but theft or loss, which is the basis of courier and delivery on your doorstep, correctly, there is a very high need to benchmark, even in part, for packing methods, and various shipping methods. If that happens, a new world experience will open up for our American people. It could be like riding a bicycle and flying.
해외 각국의 반응 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
한국에는 로켓이 많아. 아마 지역마다 보유하고 있는 로켓이 몇 대인지 궁금해지는 마음이야. 정말 택배가 로켓을 타고 오는 게 아니면 그 정도 속도가 현실적으로 가능한 건지 안 믿겨지거든. 한국은 정말 편의와 효율을 중요하게 생각하는 것 같아. 택배는 세계적인 관점에서 보면 물류나 마찬가지니까 말이야. 정말 대단해.
한 커뮤니티에서 4년 전에 주문한 택배가 도착을 안 해서 환불을 요구했더니 거절을 해버리고 업체랑 연결이 끊긴 채로 지냈는데 그 택배가 4년 만에 다시 도착했더래. 사실 업체에서도 택배 탓을 했던 거지. 근데 4년에 걸쳐서 배송을 한 택배업체를 칭찬해야 되는 거야. 뭐야, 아무튼 이상해. 한국에서는 뭐 있을 수 없는 일이겠지.
나 진짜 놀랐던 거 한 가지가 한국 친구네 집에 놀러 갔었는데 아기 분유가 다 떨어졌는데 당장 나가서 동네 마켓을 돌아다니며 찾아서 사올 생각은 안 하고 여유롭더라고. 너무 이해가 안 됐는데 밤에 아기를 재우고 다음날 아침에 아기가 일어나기 전에 문 앞에 분유가 와 있지 뭐야. 난 옆집에서 빌려준 줄 알았어. 알고 보니 택배였대. 정말 미친 택배 맞아.
난 한국의 교환학생으로 1년간 지냈던 적이 있다. 한국에서는 새벽 배송, 샛별 배송이라고 해서 전날 밤 11시 전까지만 주문하면 다음날 새벽에 도착해 있는 미친 택배 시스템들이 있다. 정말 신세계다. 그 편리함이 이루 말할 수 없기에 한 번도 못 써본 사람은 있어도 한 번만 써본 사람은 없을 것이다.
세상을 보는 눈, 무언가의 진심이면 그 진심은 아주 강하게 통하는 것 같습니다. 미친 택배라는 타이틀을 가진 한국처럼 미친 채널이라는 타이틀을 얻게 되는 저희 채널이 되도록 하겠습니다. 구독과 좋아요는 미친 채널이 되는 데에 큰 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다.